Welcome to the MBA Accelerator. Today we're going to talk a little bit about the question, what is the value of an MBA? What is it really? What is an MBA? And that question is something that if you're considering going for an MBA degree, you should ask yourself that question very specifically. And I would actually suggest that you want to consider a number of different factors. Um, an MBA degree at its core is a bunch of skills that you learn over the course of a 2 year time period. Yes, you can do an MBA degree um, in a shorter time frame. Some people do it in a longer time frame, but typically it's a 2 year commitment. The other thing that an MBA really is a very expensive piece of paper when you get right down to it. Because let's get to the real value. Is the real value of an MBA the degree itself? Is it being able to say to people, oh, I have an MBA? Is that what the real value is? Or is the real value your ability to apply your learning in a business situation and get solid results? And I tend to go with the idea that it's really about your ability to master the skills, the concepts, the knowledge, the base, and then more importantly, apply it. And you'll spend a lot of your time going for an MBA, learning the concepts, the models, the frameworks, the processes, and quite frankly, they're not that complicated. Part of what I'm trying to do here is strip away the mystique. I'm going to pull back the curtain and I'm going to show you what's really behind it. And the bottom line is, at the end of the day, the real value in an MBA is the knowledge and skills and your ability to apply it and get solid results. I've talked about this before over on the other channel, My Ford University, and I'm going to talk about it quite a bit here. Most employers don't care about degree requirements anymore. A lot of them are stripping it away, especially companies that most people would want to go work for right now. What these companies are most interested in are the skills. And why are they interested in that? Because skills and abilities help solve problems, get outcomes, get results. And that, at the end of the day, is why a company is hiring you and paying you in the first place. So when you go and you think about going for an MBA degree, think about what it is you really want and need and what you're going to get out of it. The bottom line, though, when you come back to it, is you don't need several years to gather this information and to gather this knowledge. You can get it in a matter of hours. I mean, I used to sit in my classes when I went for my MBA, and I'd be with my hand on my face on my hand, saying, "Hey, can you please get to the point? It shouldn't take this long. Introduce these concepts, show us how to use them, and let's move on." I am a firm believer that you can get and master the skills of an MBA in a matter of hours. Hours. Not weeks, not months, not years. Hours. And if you can do that, then you can get right to what you need to really do, which is apply those skills to do what? To get outcomes and get results. So going and sitting for 2 years in a classroom is all well and good, I guess, but it's a very expensive way to do it. There are ways to get it. Quite frankly, the knowledge and skills are available right there on the internet, available for free. And most people can, get it. The one challenge I think that a lot of people have is they don't know how to put it all together. They don't know how to curate it. That's one of the things that we're trying to do here. And when you get right down to it, we're able to get you the knowledge and skills in record time. But more importantly, and the real focus that we put on things, and this goes back to the whole question of what's the real value of an MBA, is to give you the advanced skills and knowledge that you can apply. And that's the real kicker, is the application, because when it's through application that you're going to get results. What kind of results we've talked about before, but I'll just give you a brief reminder. Launching a new product, entering a new market, getting sales to go up, getting expenses to go down, streamlining the process, making a customer's journey less painful and less friction in it. These are real world applications that get real world results. And at the end of the day, they're the only things that really matter. So when you ask me what's the value of an MBA, it's not so much the knowledge and skills. I can get you that for free on the internet. The real value is when you go and apply it and get actual tangible results. And that is what an employer is going to pay for. And if you're not employed and you're working, say you're doing freelance work, that's what a client's going to pay for. They don't give a shit at the end of the day where your degree is from, if you even have a degree. All they care about is, are you going to solve their problem in a reasonable amount of time at a reasonable price and get them the result that they're looking for, making their lives easier, make things faster for them, less painful for them. You're a problem solver, and an MBA shouldn't just be about gathering the knowledge. I mean, that's just collecting information. It's applying it and getting people results, whether it be your employer, whether it be your clients, or whether it be, your own self. I mean, there are things that you can, apply. I often say SWOT analysis, for example, is something you should be applying to yourself. You should always be looking at what your strengths are, what your weaknesses are, and based on those strengths and weaknesses, what opportunities and what threats do you face? Those are, real world things that you can apply to yourself. So again, answering and going back to what the question of what the value of an MBA is, it's about outcomes and results. It's not necessarily about the knowledge and skills. That's the foundation of it, but it's meaningless unless you know how to apply it. And that's part of the mission that we have here at the MBA Accelerator. I really hope that you'll look at some more of what we have to offer. Quite frankly, we are going to, focus a very extreme on the results end of things, because the knowledge and the skills, that's the easy part. I've often said a motivated 12-year-old could learn those bits of knowledge and skills and be able to get some results if they knew how to focus it. The bottom line is, with us, you're able to get the knowledge and skills very quickly, but more importantly, as we always say, learn it fast but apply it faster. Want to learn more and get more material and information along these lines? Consider subscribing. I would appreciate a like and a share. Again, I always say to people, don't keep us a secret. There are probably other people that that would benefit from what we have to offer here, and we look forward to spending more time with you and giving you more valuable information. Thank you.